Hi everyone, it's Becca again. So today I am going to do a review on the Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush. And I know a lot of people here on YouTube are Sigma affiliates. And that's great. I mean, more power to them. But sometimes I feel like that can, I hate to say this, but sometimes I feel like they might, be promoting the product when they don't actually think it's that great, and I feel like I try to watch YouTubers that are pretty honest, but I definitely have some differing opinions than other people. So, I mean, when this brush came out, there weren't a lot of other brushes like it. So, sure, at that point it was something innovative and cool and new, and it is a fantastic way to apply foundation. And that is the main way that I use it. It's pretty much the only way I use this brush. You could do kind of cream contour maybe, or blush, but it's really too dense in my opinion, or for me, for any of those uses. So I strictly use it for foundations. And I am a liquid foundation user, so that's really what I use on this, but I'm sure you could do cream or powders if you wanted to. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Excuse me how dirty it is, but it's real life. I used this today for my foundation. So here's what it looks like. It's very, very dense. Hope you can see just how dense that is. And I do love how dense it is. It applies foundation beautifully. Most every one of my foundations look great with this. And I will insert a clip of me applying just some of my normal It Cosmetics CC cream with this brush, just so you can see how it goes on. I don't find that it's too streaky. I mean, sometimes you do get streaks, but just with another kind of buff over that same area, it quickly goes away. It applies foundation very, very quickly and evenly and easily. So I do love it for that. As promised, here's my demo with the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki, and I'm going to be applying it with my Everyday Holy Grail foundation, or it's really CC cream, which is the It Cosmetics CC cream. So here we go. Okay, sorry about that, I just pulled my hair back. And so, as you can see, this brush just effortlessly blends in the CC cream. It really does not take much blending to make this brush work. It really does all the work for you. I think I've had this for a year or 2 years. I will try to do some more research on that and find out when I bought it, and I'll leave that information down below if I can find it. But anyway, I mean, the writing has worn off quite a bit. The Sigma is basically gone because that's where I kind of hold it. You can apply some clear nail polish if you do want to keep that, which I have. And it says USA right here. Sorry, that was my phone. It does say USA right here, but on the back it says made in PRC. It says right on the back that it's made in PRC, here, right there. And if any of you don't know, that's the People's Republic of China. And personally, I don't like to buy things too often that are made in China, just because, a lot of their makeup is tested on animals. There's always chemicals in there, and not saying that there aren't chemicals in things we make here in the US, but I just personally don't like to buy things in China, and a lot of them kind of also kind of break easily, so it's just not the quality that I tend to look for. But anyway, I know a ton of people love this brush, and I do love it too, but there are so many other brands that have made similar foundation brushes now. I mean, I know Morphe has some, I've never tried those. It Cosmetics has some. I mean, basically every brand now has something like this. So, I mean, honestly, and it's nice, I'll show you too, like, it has a nice little Sigma engraved right there. But can I just tell you, this is so hard to clean. And honestly, I don't clean my brushes as much as I should. I know, but I mean, it's real life here. But it's just a pain to clean. You have to keep going to get the product out. And I don't have that problem with any other of my brushes. And I use this Sigma Spa Glove to clean it, which I love that for all my brushes. Please let me know if you want me to do a full review on that. I'd be more than happy to do that. But anyway, yeah, it's just a pain to clean. It takes forever. If I'm being honest with you guys, I normally dread cleaning this brush. And even while I'm doing it, some of the liquid foundation just does not come off, even if I'm scrubbing. Just nothing does it. And then it takes forever to dry, which I do understand because it's a denser brush, but it's just a pain to clean overall. And I know some other people have said that as well, and they have other brushes that they like just as much for foundation and this kind of purpose, and that is easier to clean. And anyway, also something I've noticed is actually, believe it or not, this has actually shed on me a couple times. I've had a couple on my face, and then I've had a couple just peeking out, which is really unfortunate for how expensive it is. That's actually very disappointing. I know originally Sigma kind of duped MAC brushes, and yeah, compared to MAC you do pay less for these brushes, but still it's quite a pretty penny. I forget how much this is, but I will leave that information also in the description bar down below. But I mean, it's not cheap by any means, you know, it's nothing like an e.l.f. brush. And some of my e.l.f. brushes are actually quite amazing. And so for how much I was paying for this, I was surprised that it shed. And I have not actually heard anyone else say that this brush has shed on them. So that's quite interesting. And at this point, also this base, I hope you can see that, is wiggling, and I'm sure I'm going to have to re-glue it soon, which was very disappointing. I've had that with some of my e.l.f. brushes, but I kind of expect that from, you know, a $1 or $3 brush. That I'm not too torn up about that. But for something that's like, I'm pretty sure this was more than $20, I was very disappointed. And no, if you're wondering if, you know, washing my brushes if I store them up, I don't. Because, you know, that does make the water drip down into the ferrule and loosen the glue. I've never done that. I always used to store them flat, or then I got the Benjabel tree, which if you want a separate review on that, I can do that. I love that. I always store them upside down, so I mean, there's no other way, you know, there's no better way to store those when drying. So yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm not, you know, I don't want to bash on this brush. I do really like it, but it's not the bee's knees, you know, it's not the best thing I've ever used. And once this dies, I will probably buy something else for sure. I will not be repurchasing this. You know, and there are other Sigma, I have quite a few Sigma brushes that I do love, and like I said, I do love this one, and you know, I do use it every day, so it gets quite a bit of use, but you know, I was just expecting a little more from Sigma. So I mean, I hope this helped you guys. You know, I'm not related to Sigma, you know, affiliated with them in any such way. You know, I'm not affiliated with Sigma in any way. This is 100% my honest opinions. And, you know, so I hope this helps you guys, because, like I said, sometimes the people that are affiliated with Sigma, I don't know. I don't know if I always trust their opinion. But yeah, like always, this is my 100% honest review. If you have any more questions about this brush, please let me know. And if you have any video suggestions, leave those down below. Any feedback, you know, any constructive criticism, I will gladly accept and be grateful for. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are all doing well. Bye everyone.